treats you with disrespect. Have you ever been at the receiving end of an insult? That's not a very pleasant thing, is it? Well, what do you do when you are insulted? Do you insult the person straight back? Or do you break down and cry? Or do you simply leave the place and avoid the person who has insulted you altogether? Well, today's lesson is going to teach you about how you can respond effectively to people who insult you or make fun of you. Now, it is very clear that people who insult you are negative people, right? But why do you think they actually insult you? Now, there are 4 main reasons why someone would probably insult you. The first reason is insecurity. Now, there are some people who are insecure. They don't feel good about themselves. And because they don't feel good about themselves, they feel the need to control. And they can only gain this need to control by putting other people down. So insecure people will always end up insulting you or make rude comments at you. Say, for example, you have a sibling who is insecure about how she looks. She might end up, insulting you about the way you look, about the way you dress, or simply about the way you score at school. The second reason why someone would mock you or insult you is because they are jealous of you. That's right, jealousy is a very important motive for someone to mock you or ridicule you. People who are jealous feel that they are not getting enough credit for what they are doing, and that is why they want to put you down. So say, for example, if you have a coworker, but your boss likes you better than your coworker might end up making fun of the way you dress. He might make fun of the way you have given your presentation. He's just plain jealous of you, and that's why he insults you. The third point, or the third reason why people would insult you, is because they don't really have a proper understanding of a person's disability. Now, a lot of times people are not aware of how their comments affect people because they don't know that the person they are directing these comments to actually have a genuine problem. So say, for example, there's a kid in school who's actually got speech difficulties. He probably stammers or stutters. He's got a genuine problem. But maybe his schoolmates or his classmates don't really get that. They don't really understand that. So they might make fun of him without really understanding how it affects him. Well, the final or the last point why someone would possibly insult you is because they are fond of you and they want to playfully tease you. So this is not really insulting in a very negative way, but some people, they like you a lot and they think that teasing you a little bit is kind of very cool. They love doing that because they are fond of you. So maybe you have a cousin who keeps calling you a little chubby because you're on the heavier side, but she does not mean to be rude, but maybe her insults or her comments could hurt you a little bit. But what she is actually indulging in is just playful teasing. Well, now we're going to talk about what you can actually do or how you can actually respond to insults. Now, responding to an insult is much better than reacting to it. So the first thing you've got to remember when you are faced with an insult is to stay calm. Now, as we've learned, that people who insult are people who are probably insecure. They love to control. They're very controlling people, right? So they want